Steve Bowers and
Cassandra Fuller.
Welcome you to Six in the City.
You're so in the spirit today.
So in the season.
Yeah.
Well, I had some wardrobe assistants.
I don't know who would have done that.
I wore the sweatshirt today. As soon as I walked in, Skylar says, okay, the winner of the ugly sweater contest. And then Meg over here said she remembered it from last year. It makes an impression.
Yeah, see.
The great thing is you only have to buy one of these in your lifetime.
That's true.
If you can just hang on to it.
Hang on to it.
Well, this is our last show of the year, and the last show of the decade.
That's right.
And so we're getting ready for it.
That's big to say, last show of the decade.
We got a bunch of events coming up in January, and we're going to be talking about some of those today. Gail Gustafson is with us, and Stephanie LaFoon to give us a preview of Night in the Caribbean that's coming up January the 18th. And let's see, who else is here?
Stephanie Isaacs is here. She's going to give us a report on the
Adopt a Teen campaign. We still got some work to do. We're going to do that. And then Renee Brooks and Sam Weatherford with us about the Christmas story. Yep. It's on stage this week. And that will be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and Saturday and Sunday. This week will be the, what is that, the 19th?
It's the 19th through the 22nd.
22nd.
That's right.
So that's coming up in the, shoot your eye out.
Yes, it's a Christmas story.
A Christmas story.
Shoot your eye out.
And shoot your eye out. So we're going to find out about that and meet the actors in that. Lieutenant David Moynihan is scheduled to be with us from the Salvation Army. And who else here?
Right.
We got some other events coming up.
We also have Meg Montgomery is here, and she brought her daughter Zoe, as well as Abby Davis. They are here to talk about the 2020 Black Tie Boxing event that's coming up January the 4th. And it is the premier event.
Being included in that.
I bet you did.
I came in 7th out of the.
I bet. You would have done, I would have voted for you.
Yeah, I know you would. That's why I didn't even try. You didn't raise any money. He's raised $43,000.
Well, it all goes to
Andy
JDRF.
Hutchins is going to be with us as well. And we're going to get the Dream Builders Gala coming up New Year's Eve. And so we're going to talk about that. And then Laurice Lanier is here.
She is here.
Byron Chaney with us.
She's going to grace us with her presence today and her voice.
So what a show. So
and
just stay right where you are. All that's coming up on this
Six in the City.
At Southern Family Dentistry, we use EPlus broadband at both of our locations. We use digital x-rays at both of our offices, and we need the high-speed access to be able to submit all of our x-rays electronically for the insurance companies. Installation was simple. We experienced little to no downtime. I would highly recommend EPlus broadband to anyone in the commercial market. The reliability is second to none, and the service is the best.
JA's Customer Center on Martin Luther King Jr. Drive now has a drive-through payment kiosk. No more getting out of the car, waiting in teller lines to pay your utility bill. The separate entrance allows for easy access, and the covered kiosk and step-by-step screen prompts guide you through the payment process. Cash, check, credit, or debit card. Credit to your account is immediate. A printed confirmation receipt is provided. Another step in service to customers, all a part of JA Today.
Where is the American spirit? It's right here, in the people of West Tennessee. Every day, people walk through these doors to selflessly help others, to give without expecting anything in return. So where is the American spirit? It's right here, in the people of Lifeline, our community's blood bank, where we all come together to help each other, and the American spirit thrives.
Ask what you can do for your country.
We're doing this show on December the 17th. We got a hard deadline coming up of December the 20th for our first guest.
Which is Friday.
Stephanie Isaacs, and that is Friday. And we're raising money for the Rusty Mack Adopt a Teen program. And we started out with 557 teenagers.
We started with 557.
At $100 a child, which is $50-something thousand.
Yes.
And we're just about to the finish line.
Just about. We're down to 67 teens.
67.
Right. So we got a special incentive underway thanks to Leaders Credit Union. They will match every $100 that is raised. They will match that. So we'll adopt 2 for 1 this week.
Exactly, up to $2,500.
So how do we go about doing that? And
it's fairly easy. If you're watching the show today or one of the rebroadcasts, if you write on the bottom of your check, you saw it on Six in the City or on the envelope, then we are tallying all of those and giving that to them, and then they're going to match it.
Okay.
So when you make your donation, you have to say you saw it on Six in the City in order to get that match.
Exactly. Exactly.
Very good. Okay. So.
And why would you not be watching Six in the City?
Well,
I know.
Everybody does.
We've got some great entertainment
I know.
today.
Yeah,
I already told them at the office I'd probably be late coming back.
You
Stay
cannot
with
beat
us.
our holiday decor.
That's right.
Exactly,
That's exactly right.
But here again, you know, the numbers are way off. 557 is the most we've ever had.
That's a huge amount.
And you know, it's interesting to think about it in a couple different ways of looking at it. And that is, we've been out there knocking on doors for a lot of years, so a lot of people know where to come to get help.
Right.
And so those numbers, you know, those are sex trafficking on I-40. There are cases that we do all over West Tennessee. So that's not just in Madison County. I need to make sure
Right, and that's
that
a good
people
point that you
understand
make.
that.
It's not just here in
Yeah,
Madison
it's just
County.
not here. And so if you are, you know, Conrad's Good Deeds is included in that as well. So, you know, Conrad's from Crockett County. So if you want to give to a certain county that you want the money to go to, just put that on there as well. And we can make sure that that money goes to that county.
Here's the way we do this. 668-4000 is the number. You want to put it on a credit card or call the center, right?
Right.
668-4000. You go to carlperkinscenter.org
Right.
and make a contribution there. And it's $100 per child, but anything you can give. $50, $25, $5, $1,
Absolutely.
whatever.
Get you a group of friends of 5 and
yes,
$20
and
each.
exactly. And we received a letter from a family that none of the teenagers wanted Christmas this year. They wanted to do this, and so the family sent in $500. So each
That
one of
was
the
nice.
kids decided that's what they wanted to do. We get it from companies all the time that don't want any more scented candles. And decided to do that. So we've gotten quite a few denominations have come in from different offices that have just said dental practice sent one in the other day that did that as well and decided that was what
What
they
a great
wanted
way
to do.
to give a
Absolutely.
$100 per child. The money goes to social workers who have referred these children, who know the situations, and there's specific things on the list, and it's not money sent directly to the child. It's to
No.
purchase things.
And it's not
it's
things that you would
essentials.
think, not normal things that you would
Exactly.
think of.
So it's hair products, it's blow dryers, it's toilet paper for heaven's
clothes.
sakes, it's clothes, it's football cleats, it's memberships to the Beta Club. It's a variety of things that you and I don't necessarily think of, but these kids are in desperate need for. So
And it's important if you're going to make your decision to watch it on EPlus TV 6 in the City, and mention it when you make your donation.
absolutely.
668-4000. You can go by the office, which is at 213 Cheyenne Drive, which is off University Parkway there around
Right.
Arrington, the Bank of Jackson.
We're all
up
right
in
there.
All
at
right
the
there.
You can
post
go right
office.
over to Sonic and
Get
get a
you-
drink on the way
That's
out.
right. You can.
Have it
I'm
right
sure it'll
there.
be happy hours.
Yes,
so hey.
exactly.
But there is a hard deadline of the 20th. This needs to
right.
be
It's
done by
important.
December the 20th, which
Right.
is just
We've
coming
Got to get
Friday,
these
by the
67
end of the
kids
business
taken
day.
care of by Friday.
Exactly.
So let's
So,
do
and
this.
it gives the chance for the social workers to go out and finish the last minute shopping. And because our deal is we want to get it underneath the Christmas tree so they get to open it just like the rest of us do on Christmas.
Well, that's the mission at hand this week.
Absolutely. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
it's good to see. Do want to go ahead and get a plug in because a big event is coming up, and that is the Blue Suede Dinner and Auction.
Yes,
It's gonna be
that's
the
coming up
In February
29th. And
Okay.
2020 is a leap year.
Okay.
So
right.
it's the,
Okay.
it's
It's
the
gonna be
last Saturday in
29th day of
February.
February, and it will be
Black Hawk is our, and Black Hawk is our entertainment this year.
okay.
And we're doing, as we've always done, the tables downstairs and the concert only seats upstairs. So if you just want to come in your blue jeans and cowboy boots and sit upstairs, you could do that,
Good.
or you could buy a table, whichever you prefer.
668-4000 or
668-4000. All of
Okay.
it's on the website, sure is.
Well, we regret the need, but glad this organization is there.
right.
It's been a magic thing.
Yes,
has
it is.
And now 20 counties, every county outside Shelby in West Tennessee. So let's get this taken care of. It's good to see you.
It is good
Thank
to have
you.
you. Wish you
Best of
Merry
the season.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you all.
We're going to be back with more as we continue this 6 in the City.
Throughout its history, Jackson, Tennessee has been a leader in manufacturing, education, transportation, utility service, and more. But the key to Jackson's future, full gig fiber-to-the-home infrastructure, EPlus broadband. Innovative applications, fastest connectivity, revolutionizing everything. JA's fiber network offers Jackson unlimited capacity for any future bandwidth demands. Connectivity, heavy internet usage, the best reliability. Jackson, Tennessee, not just a gig city, an innovation city.
West Tennessee's future requires a knowledgeable, effective, and efficient workforce. Workforce development starts at an early age, and the Arise to Read program is an excellent way for you and your company or organization to participate. Arise to Read Jackson is a literacy program relying on volunteers who spend a small amount of time with second graders to make a lasting impact on their future and the future of West Tennessee. Visit arisetoreadjackson.org for details.
Jackson's first private utility was the Citizens Gas Light Company. The company organized June 28, 1871 to bring street lights to Jackson. The system used coal or coke burned in ovens to generate gas distributed through wood pipes to street lights ignited by lamplighters at dusk. From there, the service expanded to home lighting. We didn't know it then, but we were on the way to JEA today.
Well, there's that holiday song about baby it's cold outside, and it is cold outside today. We're doing this show on the 17th, and look who's here. And they're getting ready to go to Hawaii.
That's
so
right.
Going to the Caribbean.
They're about to do the hula and get a suntan.
Yes.
Gail Gustafson and Stephanie LaFoon are here with us right in the middle of this season, trying to get us in a different mood, and
That's
that is the night in the Caribbean that they always do during the dead of winter on January the 18th this year.
But it's a great way to get through those cold winter months.
Well, it makes everybody feel all warm and fuzzy
That's
when
right.
you've been cold for so long.
That's right.
We're
That's
just
exactly
getting started
right.
with the cold weather, so there's more on the way. All right, so it's going to be January the 18th this year.
That's right, at the
And it's
Civic
your-
Center.
and it's your 10th annual.
10th, you're
Pretty
kidding.
amazing.
Yes.
10th
Who
annual.
came up with that idea? Was that you? Mm-hmm. Just, so let's do a night in the
Did you
Caribbean.
ever think when you came up with it that you'd be sitting here 10 years later?
No, I did not.
Who did you have at the first one? Who was the...
The very first one
Or did you have entertainment, or was it just dinner or something? Or?
No, we had the kids sang, and
Okay.
our ladies did the Macarena.
Okay.
So we didn't actually have entertainment per se.
Yeah.
Well, it was a form of
It's called the first
entertainment.
Super Bowl when they did the hands up, folks.
Yeah.
Or remember what was it? Hands up or something?
We had-
those singers, those kid singers.
First Super Bowl? I don't know.
Yeah.
I think we had
I know. You weren't
165
even born
people.
then. I know. All right. So what's going to be happening this year?
Well, it's awesome this year because we have the Brooklyn Charmers coming, which is a Steely Dan tribute band.
Okay.
All right,
And they are incredible.
Okay.
They are just fabulous.
Okay.
And of course, Tulum's is doing our catering
Doing the
again.
catering, okay. Yeah,
Yes,
perfect.
and they
Okay.
do a
Great food.
fabulous
They
job.
do a wonderful job.
And so it's going to be exciting, fun,
So
silent
tickets are how
auctions,
much? And
live
tables
auctions.
and all this stuff. So
Tables, tickets are $75 for just an individual ticket. You can be a table sponsor for $1,000, $2,500, $5,000, $100,000, whatever you want to
Whatever
give
you
me.
want to give, right?
Yes, if you want to just do the concert only, which starts at 7:30, the tickets are $20.
that's
Okay.
great. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then what time does the doors open for?
The doors open at 5:30,
5:30.
and then dinner starts at 6.
Okay.
Show starts about 7:30.
So we got dinner, auction.
7:30.
We do have an
Show
auction.
starts at 7:30. Live and
silent.
Yes.
Okay.
It's all
That's
going
good
for the
stuff.
Dream Center, the work of the Dream Center. We're talking about the night in the Caribbean, January the 18th, right here at the Carl Perkins Civic Center.
And also a special thing that you guys do that night are testimonials from
That's
your
right.
ladies.
Yes.
So you'll be having
And this
some-
year is going to be a little different, but quite special. A lot of our kids that have come through the Dream Center are coming back to give their testimony what they're doing now.
Oh, is that
Oh,
right?
wow. That's
So
should
we
be-
have a lot of great kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That should be wonderful.
Tell people what the work of the Dream Center is, in case some do not know or are new to this area.
Well, we're a transitional housing for homeless women and their children. And we try to reach the entire person. If we feel like if you can't get clean from the inside out, it's a pretty useless ordeal to go through. And so we're completely Jesus Christ faith-based. Most all of those of us that work there have either had a drug addiction or an alcohol addiction or some type of addiction. And so we know firsthand what it's like to walk through it. And with the power of Jesus Christ, we've become new people. And we just invite the women who have found themselves on the streets and in horrible situations, whatever their crisis is, to come in and have their life rebuilt and have their mind renewed and their families restored.
There's been an effort underway for the last several years to get a new facility, a permanent facility for this. How are we coming along?
well, it's a work in progress.
Yeah, we've been told patience is our biggest expense.
Yeah, they won't give me a bulldozer, but
And we can't imagine why.
I asked for one for Christmas,
They're
but
usually the Northside Assembly Church here. So,
That's right. That's right.
okay.
But they are working on it. I know that the windows and all of that have been picked out, and the land and different things going on. That
Progress is being made.
Progress is being made, but it's just I can't see a building yet.
We're getting there step at a time.
But we will. We will see a building.
Well, this will
Small
go into,
steps when
to
we
help
get
with the
there.
operation and everything else. If you want to get involved with this building program and other things out there for this.
And we get our
for this one.
tickets from Eventbrite?
You can do Eventbrite. You can just give me a call, 613-0741.
You stop by the center?
Stop by the center at 1970 North Highland, Suite E.
Okay.
And we'll be glad to bring them to your office if you want to sponsor a table or whatever you want to do.
Your number again is?
613-0741.
0741.
It's good to see you.
It is good to see you, ladies.
Good to see y'all.
Night in the Caribbean coming up January the 18th. We're delighted to have her with us.
We are.
I mean, it's
so
a real
exciting.
pleasure and a privilege. Byron Chaney is with us, and this is Laurice Lanier.
Sweet little Jesus boy, they made you be born in a manger. Sweet little holy child, and we didn't know didn't know you come to save us, Lord, to take our sins away. Our eyes was blind, we couldn't see. We didn't know who you was. Long time ago, you was born in a manger low. Sweet little Jesus boy. The world treats you meanly, Lord, treats me meanly too. But that's how things is down here. We don't know who sweet little Jesus boy, born long time ago. Sweet little holy child, and we didn't know who you was.
Hey there, EPlus broadband customer. Want fast internet and Wi-Fi to power all those streaming devices everywhere in your home? You got it. TV that fits your family? You got it. Reliable home phone with the security of 911 emergency location? You got it. That's right. With internet, TV, and phone from EPlus broadband, you've got it all from one local company that cares. Call today for gig internet for less than $57 per month when you bundle TV and phone.
Jackson, Tennessee, established in 1822, began getting utility services in the late 1800s. But utility history hit its stride in 1959 when the separate utilities were combined into one city-owned company, the Jackson Utility Division. That company is the foundation of all the utility services we have today. A history of serving citizens, life quality, economic development in Jackson, Tennessee, a 60th anniversary. That's JEA today.
I'm Mark Taylor. I'm the owner of Renew Biomedical Services based out of here in Jackson, Tennessee. We're a provider of biomedical services for medical professionals. At Renew Biomedical, our use of telecom is of utmost importance. We have to reach our customers in a timely fashion so we can diagnose and service their equipment needs. So EPlus Broadband allows Renew Biomedical to connect effectively with our customers in whichever way they choose, via email, phone, Skype, teleconferencing, in any way you can imagine.
Welcome back to Six in the City. We will have more with Laurice Lanier. Pretty stunning, compelling.
Very much so.
All right. We're going to talk about the
we don't normally get a voice like that
no, we don't.
on the show, so I don't know what to say.
I feel silly wearing this hat now, you know. In the midst of all this.
I don't know why.
From the Jackson Theater Guild, Renee Brooks is with us, and Sam Weatherford. A Christmas Story is on stage this week. It will start Thursday night, which will
December
be
the 19th,
20th, and 21st at 7:30, and then Saturday and Sunday matinees at 2.
That's
right.
That's great.
JTGonline.com is how you get tickets.
Or
you
Carriage
can go by.
House Antiques, or
And
King Jewelers.
King Jewelers. And
That's right.
go by during this time. But this is Christmas Story. Going to shoot your eye out. And so Sam Weatherford is Ralphie, and Renee is the mother. She gets to react to the leg lamp and all that other good stuff.
I do.
Yeah, okay.
I do, and I don't approve.
Not sure why.
So you've been working behind the scenes with a lot of the Theater Guild stuff.
I have.
Okay.
I normally do the dances for them, and so I get to do this
all right, so
on
what
stage.
jumped you to the other side of things with this one?
Well, it's a fun thing to do, and I love the story. You know the movie.
Right.
It is a little bit different on stage, but it's a lot of fun.
It still got the leg lamp?
So it does. Okay. It does. So be looking for that.
And this is not your first time with the Theater Guild? Okay.
No, sir.
Okay. All right, so what's it like doing this part?
Stressful.
Okay. In what way?
There's just a lot of stuff to remember, and the pressure to do good.
All right.
He's fabulous.
Okay, right.
He's a fabulous Ralph.
Do you get the feeling that people will try to compare you to the actual TV
I do.
show? Is that what makes it a lot more stressful too?
But there is nothing like live theater.
Right.
It is
I
wonderful.
agree.
And he is a great Ralphie. All the actors, his friends, and we do have a grown-up Ralph who is reminiscing. David Stutzman plays Ralph, who is remembering his childhood and his friends and the things that happened at Christmas and what he wanted for Christmas. And it's a wonderful story. So,
because most of our impressions from the movie,
right?
And the actors.
That's right. It is a little bit different,
but it sits differently with this one.
That's right. Yeah, and to see it live is just a treat.
And it's directed by
Billy Warboys.
Billy Warboys,
and assistant director is Ariel Baxter, and our costumes are done by Becky Fly, and that's the best of the best right there.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So how many people are in this cast with the theater?
We have 4 adults and 7 kids.
7 kids.
Okay.
Okay, that's right, because you got friends to have to interact with.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah. It says he remembers going to school. He remembers Christmas time, the gift that he wanted, and Mom is not quite sure if she wants him to have that. And the old man.
Does the pink bunny suit make an appearance?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It does. It does.
So it's come together real well. You feel good about this?
It is. It's a funny story. It's for people who want to come out and enjoy live theater and have a good holiday laugh. It's for all ages. You can bring kids. You can bring the grandparents. It's a wonderful show to just go and have fun.
Now, is there a preview party Wednesday night?
There is, and
tickets
that
are
is
still
already,
available?
No, not for the
sold
preview
out.
party.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah, Wednesday night is all taken, but you
Preview
have
parties seem to be pretty popular. That everybody
are.
goes to the
They
party
are.
and
Yeah,
gets a
that's
chance
the
to meet
final
the
dress
actors.
rehearsal for all the plays. And I don't know when they started doing
Correct.
that because it becomes a fundraiser for the theater.
Right, and it's a great idea. It's a huge success.
And tickets are how much?
They are. It varies what nights you go.
Oh,
so
okay.
That's right. And if adults and students, so you can check out, like you said, jtgonline.com.
So you can make reservations there, and you can get it.
It's coming up December 19th through the 22nd, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 7:30, and then a Saturday, Sunday matinee at 2 p.m.
Perfect time.
We're looking forward to this.
Exactly.
All right.
What a
So
great
it's been great fun doing
opportunity.
this.
Yes.
Okay. And did you read for that role, specifically, or just read?
Yes, most of the time during auditions, I did read for that role.
Okay.
I also read for Schwartz once.
Okay. All right. Well, congratulations. It'll be great fun.
You.
Should be exciting.
Thank you.
Like I said,
Yeah.
you know, shoot your eye out, but it's just because it covers all the emotions of family and
It does.
and everything else.
It does.
And,
Yeah,
so-
reminiscing your childhood, Christmas from long ago. family unit. So it's it's a good time.
The Jackson Theater Guilds, and it's the
Christmas
Story. Renee Brooks with us and Sam Weatherford, and they're on stage this week. And so be sure to get those tickets. JTGonline.com or Carriage House
Antique Market or King Jewelers.
King Jewelers, and they're on Conrad Drive in this city. Good to see you both.
It is good to have you
see
guys
you.
here.
Merry Christmas.
Look forward to this
Merry
very much.
Christmas
A
to you
real,
guys.
real special addition to this season.
It should be fun to see this and
compare
I mean,
it.
I don't necessarily say compare, but see just to be able to tell the difference in the two and enjoy the difference in the two.
All those, when they go to the stage, it becomes a different.
It's totally
It's
different.
different
It's a
flavor.
different experience.
That's right.
Speaking of the stage, we call this the main stage here,
That's right.
and we are delighted to have Laurice Lanier.
But the fire is so delightful, and since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought some corn for popping. And since we got a place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight. Oh, I hate going out in the storm, but if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. As long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Goodnight. Oh, I hate going out in the storm, but if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. As long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Snow, let it snow, let it
Here at the Emergency Operations Center, we rely on EPlus broadband fiber network to better serve Madison County. With high-speed internet, we track storms and natural disasters in real time. Also, fiber internet gives us the speed to host training classes preparing responders from all over the county and state. The phone system allows us flexibility to stay in contact and make conference calls with both in and out of the office with local, state, and federal agencies. Connectivity is an important part of emergency management.
This is a story about a battle against all the things in life that are hard, and sometimes people don't win. Sometimes stockings are still empty on Christmas morning, or kids go to bed hungry, or don't go to bed at all because they don't have a home. But there's an army dedicated to fighting this battle with hope and compassion. And anyone can join them, anywhere there's a red kettle, because at Christmas, love has an army that fights for good.
With EPlus broadband and Watch TV everywhere, you can now take your TV on the go. Just visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to sign up. Then you're all set to catch your favorite shows, movies, and sports, wherever and whenever you want, on any internet-connected device. Choose from our growing selection of networks from your cable package at no extra charge. Visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to learn more. It's easy to sign up for EPlus Broadband's TV Everywhere.
6 in the city. We will have more with Laurice Lanier coming up later, and so good to have her with us. Meg Montgomery, Zoe Montgomery, and Abby Davis are with us. So we're here to talk about black tie boxing, which is coming up right around the corner.
That's right, January the 4th, which is a Saturday, right?
Our first big event of the next decade here in
That's
Jackson,
right.
Tennessee. And
it is the premier
Meg has figured out the
event.
ultimate con, and that is to get local people involved in this, raising money. So congratulations.
It wasn't
on
me that figured that
Yeah,
out.
right.
Yes.
Well, grab that microphone just for a second and talk to her.
It wasn't me. It was Jerry Corley and Kim White at the
Is that
fight
right?
shop.
Okay, so blame it on
was
them.
their brainchild.
But you have 70 tables. They're already sold out.
We're sold out on tables.
So you
yes.
can get individual tickets? Is that what you can do? or-
Individual general admission tickets upstairs. They are $25 in advance, $35 at the door.
Okay, and you get those
Available
at?
at Black Tie and AndDboxing.com, at the Uniform Source, or at the fight shop.
Okay. All right, great. Now, we have some local fighters that they got in, they raised money to get in a fight.
That's right.
So-
Yes, we
so-
have 11 men
Okay.
from this area that have been
raise money.
training for the last 2 months.
Okay.
And they
That's
all
why you
committed
couldn't
to
do it.
raising funds, and we announced on Sunday that the fight club, it is called the Black Tie Fight Club,
Black Tie Fight Club.
has raised $26,000.
$1,000.
That's in
So who's in?
addition to all your
Yes.
other money.
Well, the fighters, the guys we did, the fundraising winner was Bryce King from
Okay.
USJ.
From USJ.
All right, Coach
And
King.
he is going to be fighting that night against Blake Butler.
Is that right? Okay.
Yes. And then Jerry Corley and Gabe Hart are going to get in the ring, and
So
Chad
it-
Davis and Tanner Spencer. Those are our
And
fight
these
club
guys are going to get in the ring with MMA fighters.
No,
Oh.
these
they're
are fighting
fighting
each
each
other.
other.
I was
And they're
like,
going 3 rounds, I believe, instead of the 6.
So
Oh,
there were
wow.
3 rounds? 3 2-minute rounds, 3-minute rounds?
I don't know that.
5-minute rounds or what?
She just knows three rounds.
3 rounds, okay.
That's right,
Wow.
just 3 rounds.
So these guys raised money so they could get to fight, get beat up. You know?
Real men.
Yeah. No, I thought the thing was real men wear pink or something.
Yeah. Is that why? Yeah.
Real men raise money and fight.
All right,
Real
well, there you
men.
go. Well, it all goes to type 1 diabetes research and all. And Zoe Montgomery and Abby Davis are with us because their lives have been affected by this. Zoe's been with us before. You were diagnosed at what age, Zoe?
I was diagnosed in 2012 in January when I was 4 years old.
4 years old. All right, so been with it. And Abby, this is a new thing for you, right?
Yes, sir.
You got diagnosed this year?
Yes, this
Okay,
spring.
so what was happening then to you?
I was thirsty all the time.
Okay.
And just felt bad. My aunt is type 1 as well, so my mom watched my aunt have symptoms, and so she was
So
like,
she
"This is
kind of
not
was
what she-"
alert to this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
But if you don't mind me asking, what age were you? How old?
13.
13.
13.
So just now in your life. So has it been there all along? Is that? Or
It gets
you just
triggered.
triggered by
certain
things. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Do we know why? Do we know
You know
why
what those triggers are?
in this
Like-
life? Is that what the research is all about? and everything?
That is what the research is all about. Sometimes type 1 is hereditary, other times it is not.
It's not. Okay.
Zoe's is not, and Vanderbilt thinks this is either something viral or something environmental that attacked her pancreas.
So
Environmental. Wow,
So
that's
so it's kind of wide open research right now. I mean, we're still
We're
looking
wide
to see what
open.
that trigger is. Okay, but there's a trigger out there. I didn't realize that.
There's something that causes your pancreas basically to attack its islet cells and no longer produce insulin.
Wow. All right. Okay.
Wow.
So Zoe, you obviously you've hurt your hand repeatedly, so you're an active person, right?
Yes, sir.
You know, so having type 1 diabetes hadn't slowed you down from running over people, running into people, and doing things. And so you play sports and
Yes.
okay. All right. So what about you now? Is this brand new for you?
Yes.
Is there a big change in your life, or
Not really. I
Okay.
mean, not much has changed besides checking my sugar.
okay?
Giving yourself shots.
Yes, ma'am.
And hoping they come up with some other way to do that, right?
Yeah, I bet.
Right. It's got to be some other way. All right. Well, the money then, Meg, that's raised from this goes into this research. It goes to a foundation, or
It
what?
goes to JDRF, which is Juvenile Research or Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. It originally was called Juvenile Diabetes, and then as you had adult onset diabetes, type 1, we converted it to type 1. And we laugh all the time saying we wish it wasn't even called diabetes because it is very different than
So
type 2.
it's very different than type 2. Okay.
Yes.
So what are the differences then?
Type 1 is autoimmune.
Okay.
It is not caused by lifestyle.
Okay.
It is not curable.
Okay.
It's not something that
They
they
can
will
get
ever
off
It's
your
outgrow.
not
diet.
curable, but it's manageable.
It's manageable,
Okay.
yes.
So that becomes
But
a
they
thing.
are insulin dependent.
Okay.
Type
Right.
1s are insulin dependent.
Okay. So it's in many ways a totally different type of disease in a sense.
It is.
Okay. Wow.
It is.
All right. So anyway.
I do have to say that we want to thank Leaders Credit Union. They have stepped in this year as our presenting sponsor for Black Tie and Boxing. They've always been huge supporters for the last 4 years, and we do appreciate them coming in as our presenting sponsors. They're helping with volunteers and have been very
And we've got
active
some, do we have some big name fighters that are coming in for the fights?
We aren't doing the professional fights, which we did last year. These are going to still be amateur fights.
Okay,
We do have, on Friday night, the 3rd, is the weigh-in, and it's at Hub City Brewery.
Okay.
Open to the public. It's at 7 p.m., and we have UFC fighter Luke Sanders coming to the weigh-in.
Come to the weigh-in.
Yeah.
That's when these guys start taunting each other.
I know.
Talking smack.
They do, and it's really, I mean, I guess because we're not working as hard as at the weigh-in, I think it's more fun the night before at the weigh-in. But yeah, it's a fun night as well, and it's open to the public. So we hope everybody will come down to Hub City Brewery for that.
And is there a fee for the weigh-in?
No.
Or is it,
Okay.
Cool.
And so that'll be on January 3rd. So January 4th is a Saturday night?
Saturday night.
Okay. Here we go. First
General
weekend.
admission opens at 6:30. The fights start at 7:30.
7:30.
Very good. All right. How old are you now?
I'm 12.
12. Okay. Well, you're doing great.
Yes.
Looks like. All right. Well, excellent. Proof positive. The researches are so very important. Somebody will find that trigger one of these days. You know, that'll happen.
And in the meantime, JDRF is also finding ways to help make it easier for these girls to manage their sugar.
Start to say, with Zoe being diagnosed at 4, now she's 12, you guys have seen quite a few changes.
I can see
have
her
gone
blood
through
sugar on
quite
my
a-
phone thanks
Yeah.
to JDRF and their research with the continuous glucose monitors.
Well, it's going to a
That's
wonderful cause. It'll be a great night and fun night. Now we got these local guys. Be there for the weigh-in. Somebody may get arrested that night.
It could.
You know, it could be. It's great to see all of you. We
It is
appreciate
good to have you ladies
We're going to be
here.
right back with more as we continue 6 in the City.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jaxenergy.com/JEACCR.
Move over. It's the law. When approaching work vehicles or crews, move over to create a safety zone. It protects utility workers, law enforcement, firefighters, and emergency personnel. It's not an option. Slow down. It could save a life. Stay safe. Move over.
In communities across Tennessee, we feel the effects of opioid addiction. We all know someone touched by addiction. People we see every day. A neighbor, a friend, a family member. Please know there is help and hope. Together we can rise above and make recovery a reality. Neighbors working together. Tennessee together. If you or someone you love needs help for addiction, help is available. Visit tntogether.com for more information.
Hi, I'm Kedrick Perkins, PGA General Manager at Jackson Country Club. Jackson Country Club's amenities are true Southern hospitality. Championship golf course, fine dining, 6 tennis courts, junior Olympic pool and fitness. We pride ourselves in giving our members the best. Choosing JEA was a logical choice so that we could tie in our phone, internet, and cable solutions so that we can advance our next segment of technology.
Welcome back to 6 in the City, and we're talking about another event that's
I
coming
know.
up, but this one's going to transition from this year to next year.
That's right.
Andrea Hudgens is with us, and
Can
she's
ring
here
in
with
the new year.
Habitat for Humanity. Yeah, we're getting ready for New Year's Eve.
That's right.
Yes.
It's coming.
Okay, and
It's right around
the
the corner.
Dream Builders Gala started this last year.
Yeah,
And
we
I
did.
thought, well, you know, that's why we need another event, like a hole in the ground or a hole in the head. Like we don't have enough events going
Well,
on.
apparently it went over well,
But you
so
guys,
now they're
it went
doing it
over very
again.
well.
We had such a great time. We were wondering if people were going to stick around town, you know, if that's
Right,
something
yeah, or do
that they
go
were
out of
actually
town
going to
or
do.
got
We
parties
had a
somewhere?
blast.
Okay.
We had a blast.
It's at the New Southern, and
Yeah.
it will start at what time?
It's going to start at 7 for our sponsors. We're going to have a dinner.
A dinner,
And
okay.
then we do sell general admission, and they'll be able
We
to
can
come
just
at
come
9.
and party.
At
And they open up
9,
at 9.
okay.
Just
So you
come
go
for the
dinner
party.
and have whatever, and then
And
show
ring
down.
in the new year with
That's
it.
right.
Well, there's no place in town more elegant
Yes.
than the New Southern,
That's
I don't
right.
think.
Yes.
When it's
That's
decked out and fixed up. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just a real splendid facility. It harkens back to the days when it was the ballroom for the
The-
city.
Right,
You know,
right.
and-
And like you said earlier, it's the last day of the decade.
Yeah, the last day of the decade.
So,
You got to ring in the
yeah,
new year.
ring
in the new
in.
decade.
So how do we get tickets now? The
So all
sponsors
online.
are...
Sponsors for the tables are $1,000, and we
$1,000.
have just a few more of those, so we would love to get those secured. But then we have those general admission tickets that'll come in later.
And they are
And they're
how
how
much?
much?
They're 2 for $100 or $60 each.
Or
Or
$60 each for
$60.
2 for
Yeah.
$100.
And we get tickets how?
Just go online, jacksonhabitat.com.
JacksonHabitat.com.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's the Dream Builders gave us on New Year's Eve, right here at the New
Yeah.
Southern, which is
music.
like I said, a splendid.
Music. We have the
games, we
Bill
can-
Street All-Stars coming from
Oh,
Memphis.
is that
They're
fun? Okay,
great.
well, that'll be great fun.
And then we'll have a live auction. So we've got some
Oh,
vacation homes. That'll be
nice.
great. So, and then just a lot of other games, like the escape room will be out there with their mobile unit. And
Okay.
Yeah. So it'll be
Sounds
great.
like a good time.
Yeah.
So let's ring out the old year and ring in the new,
That's right.
decade.
That's
That's what we're
right.
talking about. Okay. Let's talk about Habitat for a moment. We know Habitat. I noticed that former President Carter, even when he was hurt and then fallen, also was in Nashville building houses.
I actually got to meet him
Did
at
you?
that,
Okay.
that
Oh,
trip.
wow.
Okay.
And he was such a trooper. He came in and worked the entire week with his whole eye,
Oh, gosh.
beat up.
Okay.
And
So you got to meet him and talk to him.
I did. And Garth and Trisha.
Okay. You got
They were phenomenal. I'm talking, he was on top of the roof, laying decking, like he was a hard worker, and they worked the entire day.
So he hadn't totally gotten over Oklahoma.
No.
Still remembers how to do some work. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how are we coming along now in Jackson? Where are we in Jackson as far as your initiatives?
Yeah, so this year we've been working on 2 houses.
Okay.
So one of them we're almost finished. We're getting ready for closing next month. This other one we've just started, so we're finishing up framing. As well as, a lot of people don't know, but we are taking applications for seniors that are over 60 that own their own home to help do some repairs. So
Oh, is that right?
that has been a huge thing for us. We've been able to serve over 50 people with that. If we can't help them, we do refer them out, and that is just a huge need.
So they can go online to the website
Yeah,
and do that, or just call?
They can see the qualifications online, because it's quite a bit of stuff that we need from them, and then we'll be able to even help them, over the phone.
And that's Habitat Jackson?
Yeah, jacksonhabitat.com.
JacksonHabitat.com.
Yes.
We see it from the other side, on the utility side, when homes are not being maintained or whatever,
Right.
it starts driving up utility costs.
Or not
and everything
insulated
else for folks,
properly.
Which is a challenge for everybody.
Yeah, and you think about it, you're getting towards the, the golden years,
Tell me
and
about
you've got a small paycheck. So we've been
I don't know
able.
what she's talking about.
We got a little bit, but we've been able to help some people put some roofs on their houses, and that's a huge thing.
That is
Once you
huge.
can get the envelope fixed, you can work on the
You can work on
inside.
the
That's right. That's exactly
So-
right. What a great opportunity. to have.
JacksonHabitat.com.
And so this event's helping us do all those things
all right.
throughout the year.
Well, it's been New Year's Eve at the New Southern. We
Yeah.
do a lot worse, guarantee you,
right.
with the Bill Street All-Stars.
Yeah, Bill Street All-Stars.
And if people want to if people want to help with Habitat,
Yes,
you're
we
always
would
taking
love-
volunteers,
yes,
so they can just
yes.
go to jacksonhabitat.com.
That would be great. We would love to have them.
Okay. Well, Happy New Year and Merry
Yeah,
Christmas.
Happy
So
New
good to see
Year.
you. Appreciate what you're doing in the work of Habitat.
Habitat. Thank
We're going back to the main stage, and Byron Chaney is there already, and we welcome Laurice Lanier.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loading lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you.
With EPlus broadband, you can work, play, chat, explore at the speed of light. Fiber technology delivers massive data to your home through strands of glass. HD video streams with no buffering. Websites load instantly, and games never lag, no matter how many devices are connected. Experience gigabit internet for less than $57 per month when you bundle TV and phone. Call or click eplusbroadband.com today.
The Rusty Mack Adopt-A-Teen program ensures the teens served by the Exchange Club Carl Perkins Center for the Prevention of Child Abuse will have a joyful Christmas. For a $100 donation, you can be a part of our teens feeling special and loved this busy holiday season. But the needs don't stop at the holidays. In honor of our good friend Conrad Delaney, we are expanding the program to include Conrad's Good Deeds. This plan will fill the needs of our teens all year long. To find out more, call or go online today.
At Southern Family Dentistry, we offer dental treatment for your entire family. We have the latest 3D digital x-ray system. We offer implants, veneers, teeth whitening, and all the other normal services you receive at the dental office. We have 2 offices, one in Milan and one in Jackson, and EPlus broadband telephone services allows us to connect both of those offices. It doesn't matter which office the patient calls, we have the ability to speak to that patient at either location.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. I've kept this hat on this entire show.
You have done so well. I'm so impressed.
I'm trying to be a trooper here.
You are. You're so in the Christmas spirit. It just adds so much to that sweater. I mean, does it not?
It does. It's beautiful.
The whole sequin and fur. I mean,
we're thrilled to have Laurice Lanier with us, and what an extraordinary performer, and just
have been so excited to have her sing.
To share her presence with us today. And Byron Chaney, he was showing off last time.
He was.
He does.
I was hoping he might play a little background music while we're talking.
Yeah, could do. He said, considering what he's being paid, he's not doing anything extra. Not doing anything extra today. How are things going for you?
They are going well.
Because people ask, because
very busy.
You're back in the city and everything.
Yes, I'm healing from my illness. So
it was touch and go there for a while.
I was really nervous.
Everybody was worried, including you. Yeah,
I was worried.
Got through all that and feeling better.
Yes, I feel so much better. Little issues were working out, but I'm still able to go. I have to really breathe and think about what I'm doing, though.
Okay.
I can't I'm not that 23-year-old like I used to be.
We all have to realize that at some point, don't we?
Had to be reminded.
And you got through Nutcracker okay.
I did. That was, oh my goodness, incredible.
Isn't that an incredible show? That's just,
because you're talking about what high schoolers, and then you, of course, junior high school, all of that coming together, and
it's just amazing to see how much talent is on the stage.
In Jackson and surrounding areas. It's just we are so blessed.
One thing, I was just here for a few minutes the other night because Pat Brown was part of the retirement thing. I appreciate being asked to be a part of that. It was a real honor. But being backstage and all these people that are backstage, all these stage people that are backstage with all the stuff, and then these I call them children, but they are responsible for getting all that stuff and changing their costumes and being on cue and all that stuff. And nobody's back there riding herd with them. No. They just do this.
They do. I mean, they do. They prepare.
Training. They prepare for this. And because these guys have got 4,900 drum sets, all this stuff. I'd never seen all that back there. And
it's
it was
crazy. It really is. People don't really realize
costume changes.
All of that and blocking, just really knowing where you need to be on stage. Yeah. They already have choreography.
And nobody runs into each other. I mean, it's just because I would think if that was
it's just a well put on event.
There are only 3 people in our family. We run into each other all the time.
Well,
get out of the way.
That's what you're right. You're right.
But it is okay.
It's awesome.
Okay, great. So what are you planning on doing? You're going to stay in Jackson?
I am staying in Jackson. Jackson will be my home base.
Okay.
So of course I don't really want to leave. As far as living, I do want to continue to performing and just traveling. As long as we have an airplane and a phone, we're good.
We're good. Okay. All right, good. Okay.
But I love Jackson. As my home.
So what are you looking to do this next year then, as far as performances and stuff? Are you working on a schedule now?
We are already working on schedules.
Okay.
Wow. A great schedule actually. Just even overseas.
Oh, wow.
Some great stuff happening.
Who books you, or how do you set this up? Or do you do a lot of it your own?
I do, and I have some really amazing connections. This just recently happened. Wayne Slappy, who was the founder of Michael Jordan, he found my talent, and he just was like, oh, wow.
Okay.
Laurice, let's get it going. And then I have Alan Mayfield. He's just an amazing person who is from New Jersey. He's now overseas. They're all working together to make this happen for me, and I'm just really excited.
So you will be doing what type of performances then?
Okay,
so will it be a little bit of everything?
A little bit of everything.
So when you go overseas, will this be your first time to perform overseas?
No, I've Brazil, Europe. I've done all of that, but now I'm older, and now I'm really professional.
Okay.
I mean, I was then, but it's a different time.
Yeah.
Different time.
So
perspective is a little different now, too.
It is. You're right.
Does that change what you perform as far as selections, or how you perform them?
I believe it changes both, really. It depends on the venue and what we'll be doing, because I'm versatile, so I may do some classical stuff, I may do some jazz, blues, soul. It depends on the venue and what they want to put together.
Okay.
Because we're working on a project.
Oh, is that right?
It is.
Okay, very good. All right, but Jackson's going to be home.
Fun.
Jackson is home.
Well,
I do not want to make anywhere else but Jackson my home.
We were teasing her for a moment.
Sounds like a lot of work ahead.
Laurice said, compared to many things she does, this was very relaxed. I said, well, anytime you want to relax, just stop by 6
That's right. Just come on.
So we're going to have her booked several weeks next year.
That's right.
We're like Motel 6. We'll leave the light on for you.
If we get you and Lauren Pritchard, a few people like that, we'll just book it out.
Right. There you go.
That's exactly right.
Well, it's so good to see you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Excited to have you on the show today.
Glad you were getting better.
Thank you.
Yes, most definitely.
Look forward to the new year.
Thank you.
She will come back in the next segment. We'll close out the show. Laurice Lanier. This is 6 in the City.
This is a story about Gus, who more than anything wanted a toy car for Christmas. But his father, who just lost his job, came home early one day to say there wouldn't be a Christmas this year. Gus told his dad it was okay. Yet while hardships fell on Gus's family, an army of good people was filling little red kettles and fighting to give kids like Gus the Christmas they had wished for.
Experience something new with View It Video on Demand. Now you can preview and rent movies with your remote. Press the TiVo button to go to the home screen. Select View It on Demand to get started. Browse new movie releases and events. Select what you want to watch, then rent. There's even free stuff. You'll find karaoke songs, fun screensavers for your TV, videos for the kids, and more. Experience more with TiVo and View It Video on Demand. The SOAR Award, System Operational Achievement Recognition, presented by the American Public Gas Association, recognizes forward-thinking natural gas utilities that continually improve operation capabilities, adapt to challenges, and the changing demands of safe, reliable natural gas distribution. In 2019, the APGA Gold SOAR Award was presented to the Natural Gas Division of JEA. System integrity, forward-thinking innovation, all a real part of JEA today.
Welcome back to Six in the City. I want to thank all of our guests.
That's right.
It's a transitional show. Like we're talking about the last show for us of the year and of the decade. And we got all these events already planned in January.
That's right.
February.
Getting ready for a new year, new decade.
Yeah,
It's going to be good.
How you doing for Christmas? Everything good so
far? So good. Yeah.
I kind of feel that way.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier for me.
It's been quite peaceful at the house.
Ever since Clayton's been born, Mom has taken care of all that stuff, other than the assembly. You go through those stages.
Well, somebody's got it. Well,
some
Clayton's
assembly
at that
required.
age. Yeah, but Clayton's at that age now where he's not.
Well,
there's no assembly needed.
It was not anymore. No,
that's what I'm saying now.
But you
got it made now.
You go through those years. It's like get him to bed. It's going. I know it's only supposed to take 30 minutes. It's going to take me 9 hours to get this stuff put together. But anyway, it's all magic. It's a blessed time of year. If things are not well in your life, and sometimes they are not, and I've been through those stages too. You just hang on in this existence.
Hang on. It'll get better.
And there are better things ahead. For people of faith, there are always better things ahead.
There are.
Right.
That's
always
right.
better
Exactly.
things ahead, no matter what's going on in this life. And so it's a blessed time of year. You running anywhere?
Not yet. No.
Okay.
You got the Lift Commitment 5K. That's on New Year's Day.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, 10 o'clock.
Okay.
So if you want
the
to start the new year.
Oh, if you want to start the
If you want to start the new year off right, you can do 5K.
What time is that going to be done?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock that
morning?
I
think it's 10 or 11.
Okay.
One of the two. So,
I'll be there. Put me down.
Yeah, I bet you will. But the 7th Annual Hub Classic is coming up, too. It's December 27th through the 30th from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. each day, and you can get tickets at the door.
Okay. There were a lot of Christmas and holiday-related programming coming up on TV6. So be tuned in. That Steve Beverly will have those special shows coming up with the TV classics. Mike Walker's in town. He's doing a show the 19th here at the Conference.
That's exactly right. That's
so
this
good
week.
To have him back in town.
That's Conway and the King.
Conway and the King and all
Starts
stuff.
at 7 o'clock.
We got a lot of great things going on. It's a great time of year in the theater. It is. All these folks. I want to thank our special guests, Laurice, Lanier, and Byron Chaney. We were kidding him. He was showing off. He is good, isn't he?
He's such a hater. I mean,
Merry
he just can't enjoy somebody with talent.
Happy Hanukkah, New Year, and all that other good stuff. And good Lord willing, we'll see you next year.
Thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together. If our fate allows, hang a shining star upon the highest So